Hi guys, this is Amuladesma. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's video will be just plain talking and some mic touching. It's not a very original idea, but choosing the popular themes usually is a good idea, as that's probably what people want to hear. So I've been gone for quite a while. I believe 5 months, or somewhere in that ballpark. And in this time, I moved. I got myself an apartment. And I gotta say, I'm really happy with my purchase. It has lots of windows, so I get in a lot of light. And I don't really have to use the lights until it's night. And one thing that is quite fun when buying a new apartment is that you get to decorate it just like you want it. You make all the rules. And I've gotten these old, rusty furniture with lots of dark old wood. I really like that look. That old, rustic look. There is just something about it. But it's important when you are putting in all these new furniture and maybe painting that you don't really blend the themes too much. If you are going for both old-fashioned and modern, it can somewhat crash and look a bit strange. But who knows? Maybe that will be the new thing. So yeah, a lot of good fun. And I have to say that I am not one of the best cooks in the world. I'm quite the opposite, actually. Cooking is, well, a necessary evil, I suppose, for people who don't really like making food. But it's important to make home-cooked meals sometimes. I mean, a frozen pizza is good, but you can't have it every night. So in the living room, I have these two old tables. They are dark wood. You can see that the wood has some flaws. But as the Japanese say, something that is perfect can never be beautiful. I believe the term is wabi-sabi. You guys have to correct me if I'm wrong. And I like that. When something is a bit worn out, it builds character. Because nothing is truly perfect. And maybe that's just how things should be. Perfectly imperfect. I've also changed some of the lights. They were too bright. And I know a lot of people like bright lights. But I enjoy a very dim light more. It is softer on the eyes. So I bought these light bulbs that has that old wiry look to it. Although they are LEDs. And they are quite red in color. I think these are 2200 kelvins. And if you don't know what that is, Kelvin is the measurement of the temperature of lights. So 4000 Kelvin is very white, while 2000 Kelvin is rather red. The typical Kelvin is usually 2700 or up to 3000. So I noticed that there are some things about the apartment that I have to kind of fix. Very small, incremental things. But things that could potentially become annoying down the road. should be fairly easy to fix. So what else have I been up to since last time? I've been spending my time with friends, and I have been working a lot. And I gotta say, the people I work with now are quite cool. I really enjoy their company, and that is important, because if you don't get along with your colleagues, then the job can become less optimal. But once your colleagues become friends, now then, that changes things. And you kind of stop looking at it as work, and more as hanging out with your friends at work, which is the optimal way, at least in my opinion. That way, you don't really feel like you're working. And I have to say, I am really looking forward to summer. And I'm really hoping this worldwide nuisance will be somewhat of a distant memory when we enter July. We can only hope. And I've also missed, or rather, I've been missing going to, the bars, the pubs and clubs. They've been closed for a very long time. And I'm guessing that once it opens and returns back to normal, it will be mayhem. The city will be flooded, and people will be ecstatic. Let's just hope we don't repeat our past. But let's not think about that. I'd rather think about how good summer will be. Maybe going to the beach. Going in that nice water. Maybe going fishing in a little boat. Hanging out with friends in the summer heat. And for those who are lucky enough to have one, turn on the AC and feel the cool air on your skin. I am kind of in the middle when it comes to temperatures and seasons. I like the cold air of the winter. But I'm not a fan of snow, and we get a lot of snow. Plus, it is certainly nice to be able to wear t-shirts comfortably. But when you go from being warm to being hot, now that I do not like. During most of my vacations to warmer countries, I usually haven't had an AC. And as many of you may know, it can be quite hard to sleep while you're sweating. You feel the heat. But I guess most people like to sleep in a cool room under a warm blanket. I believe that that is also a little life hack for you if you're having trouble sleeping and you have the ability to lower the temperature, then you should, at least in theory, fall asleep quicker. And it will also be more comfortable. Now, I've been listening to a lot of ASMR lately, and I found 2 new channels that I recommend a lot. So if you want, you could check out Blue Whisper. She makes these incredibly calm videos with dimmed lights. And also, you can check out ASMR with Anna. Now I do follow many ASMR artists, but these 2 channels are some that I found in just the past week, and I gotta say they make really good content, so go check them out. So I think we are about done. thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one.